All right.
Beautiful.
All right, so here we go. Over to Terry. It's Sullivan Sterlace, number 1. Take it away, Terry.
Hi. Tonight we have Richard Wicca and, and we have Paula.
That's right. And what about this guy?
And this guy.
And Tony Billoni.
Right. He's the
Which,
featured guest.
And also Greg Sterlace.
That's Greg Sterlace to you.
Sterlace.
Greg Sterlace to you, buddy.
Okay. So lately, Tony, I've heard a lot about this bulletproof Claudia.
Yeah.
Now, do you get a lot of your expression from the saxophone from Charlie Parker?
I'd say more James White.
Oh, okay. The whole
that whole
more like the early
note,
'80s and late '70s than the
James
the old
White,
days.
and then Anthony Braxton, and a little bit of Coleman, but never anywhere near that level of talent. But
hey, Tony, you ever see that cheese sketch by Monty Python where John Cleese is trying to get some cheese and he can't get any cheese? And the whole time there's this bloody bazooka fucking music playing in the background. It's finally he says, "Shut that fucking music up!" Remember that?
That's what Bud Burke used to say about
Yeah, Bud
us.
Burke. Did you notice that there's this music in the background that Terry's making? Has it gotten on your nerves yet? Because it's already gotten on my nerves.
I haven't heard it.
You don't hear it?
No.
You don't hear any music?
No.
You don't hear any music
more
either,
of
Terry?
There's no music.
Oh, I'm sorry. Paul, is there any music?
There's a small African tribe out
So
in the
there's no
kitchen.
music. Okay, all right.
Oh,
Back to you, Terry.
what's that? What is that?
Nothing. There's no music playing. Okay, I just thought there
It's
was.
kalimba.
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 But yeah, I mean,
He was in Lion King, wasn't he? Kalimba.
buzzword is
Kalimba.
so there's a whole buzz about bulletproof Claudia.
Really?
man,
That's
yeah.
exciting.
Which is great.
I'm excited to do it.
You seem like you're in good form. You seem like you've been exercising for the whole.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And also,
this is
and you have
I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
and you have a lot of the original.
Almost.
band.
We tried to get George to come back, but he couldn't.
But he's a flake. We all know George Shear Martin is a flake.
Oh, George.
A giant flake.
George is not going to be.
No,
in here?
we'll not
he's
be
a
there.
flake.
But I think we have the next best in Dave McCreary, who was another Kenmore guy, and right there on the
Just
scene.
the fact that he's from Kenmore makes him legitimate for the band, right?
Legit, yeah.
You don't have to actually be any good at music.
This is like a full Kenmore thing. Bill Gershio, Lou Mang, Dave, and I all grew up in Kenmore. Now I'm back in Kenmore.
Well, you
can go home again.
So
Yeah.
just about everybody here is from Kenmore.
Does
So,
Lou Mang
Richard, are you
ever
from
stop
Kenmore as
playing
well?
No, he's from here. He's
Okay.
born here. He's
Born
born
right
in this
in this
house. He's
house.
born in a manger.
And you're from Kenmore originally.
Yeah, and now I'm back in Kenmore right
Paula
now.
is from
No, I'm from
She's from
Lovejoy.
Lovejoy.
Lovejoy
I'm actually
there.
from Kenmore originally as well.
Yeah,
And then my parents moved me out to Hamburg, New York.
I'm sorry.
The first year of
Paul's
existence.
last name used to be Hamburg.
I used to live on Nassau. We lived
Briefly.
on
NASA, it's a good street.
Paul's last name is
Are there
Hamburg.
bad
Terry.
streets in Kenmore as well?
No, they're all good.
Oh yeah, Tremaine's a very bad street.
Tremaine's horrible.
There's,
Don't ever go there.
Tremaine is
That's
horrible.
Like Tremaine's the Avenue C of Kenmore.
Kenmore, yeah.
What-
Tremaine,
how about
don't
Mang?
ever go there.
How
Mang is bad too.
Mang's
Mang's a hole.
way up there.
Oh, Mang's good.
Mang is way up
Mang
there.
is like the Park Place.
Park Place,
of
Park
Kenmore.
Slope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Park Slope or Park Place in two different
Punk-
Now,
boroughs.
it's off of Mang. Isn't there a water park?
Yeah, water park. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's an amusement park too.
Absolutely.
And a clown.
There's a.
'Cause I know
there's
Lou's.
an invisible Cedar Point there.
a friend of all of ours, Lou Mang.
Friend of everybody.
His
He plays drums
brother
for
is actually
everyone.
the mayor of.
He is. And
Yeah, his brother's the
His
mayor.
other brother is the head of the DPW.
Yeah.
Their shop is at the corner of my street.
I know. I ran into Tony's brother Mike a few months ago, and he said, "Who the hell are you?" It was great. It was tremendous. He was like, I said, "Hey, I'm friends with your brother." He's like, "Get away from me, kid. You bother me."
You
That's what he
bother
said to
me.
me.
He would never say it.
That's
Even
what
if
he said.
he might have been thinking it, but he would never.
He had a look in his eyes
he
like,
would,
"Get away from me,
you
kid."
see, you're always conjecturing. Greg.
Oh, I'm
that's,
conjecturing.
That's half of your problem.
I hate conjecturing.
We'll go into the other half later.
What's the other half? Conjecture and then contemplation problem.
Oh, yeah.
Which you wouldn't know anything about.
No,
Contemplation.
I would never accuse you of thinking too much.
That's true. It's not
Oh, Tony,
contemplation.
I have a couple other questions for
Yeah,
you.
back to
if I may.
Terry.
Okay.
Sullivan and Sterlace, episode 1. You're our first guest. Like Bill
your
Murray
whole-
on Letterman.
Your whole photography, you have a very deep-rooted artistic thing with your music and your photography. I mean, and are you going to bring any of your old photos back to life? And
Yeah, eventually. I'm just.
Book. You just putting a book out, Terry.
Yeah.
It's called Billoni Photos. I love it.
love to see him.
Can't wait to see that. Black and white and color.
Just looking to get my other pieces of my life organized, and there we will get the photos going too.
I thought you were Mr. Organization. You should. I thought every second of your life from birth till now is completely 100% organized. What happened to that?
Well, it is.
Organized.
It is.
Oh, you just said you have to get your life organized a second ago. I haven't taped.
What is it? Organized?
recorded.
Did you say organized?
That means that it's already in the slot for organization.
Oh my God, it's in the slot. Please, get to this.
So
It's a family show, Tony.
Oh.
Tony, family show.
Yeah, go like that to the camera.
You want me to go like that to the camera?
Wait.
Oh, you're doing it. Yeah, you look great
Wow,
there.
nice.
You're like
He's in shape for the Bulletproof Claudia thing.
like Popeye.
Woo! I swooned
Just
it.
shape,
like someone's ass,
And you're
doesn't
doing
it?
something that night too, right? For Mary's.
Yeah, come on.
Aren't you gonna do like the Lounge Lizard low lamp sessions with Dave Gilmay and oh my God, that fucking bouzouki music is driving me crazy. Aren't you doing that, Terry? With you're doing like
that
the low
could,
lamp sessions where you do
does
the
that have a
Nilsson
volume
covers and-
control?
Now you hear music, Tony? Now you hear music? You said, what is this volume control crap?
I only hear when he plays the blue keys.
Oh, of course. Terry, you're doing something for that night too, right?
Because I'm all
Yeah,
about
I will be.
You
I'll
know
be
me,
there.
Greg. I'm all about the blues.
Yeah, that reminds me. The offbeat cinema character you do, Bird, which is about the blues. Did you come up with that character, or was that James, the writer?
The name was James, but I think I characterized who the character was, if you will.
Because of your blues love.
Yeah,
That
that's
was to
right,
a child. So he got it from that Charlie Parker, right? That's why he called you Bird?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
that's genius. How did he think of that? It wasn't Big Bird then. It was,
No, it was not.
it was Charlie Parker. All right.
Yardbird.
Yardbird, right, yeah.
Did you like the Ken Burns thing about the jazz?
I
Do you
hadn't
think
seen
there
that
was-
one. I got it on my list to watch. It's in the organized list.
He
to
did
watch.
it's very organized. He did jazz. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on me for once. He did jazz. He did the war.
Organized?
Organized.
Yeah.
I gotta get organized. Don't you remember that from Taxi Driver?
Yes.
Oh, my
I watched
God.
that today, as a matter of fact. And that's why
You're a creepy dude watching Taxi Driver to get set up for Tony Bellani. What kind of person does that?
I had the greatest surprise experience last night where I tape the Louis C.K.'s and I almost never watch them. And then I just see like the heading of Louis C.K. Late Show. And I'm like, what is this all about? Where he gets a shot.
David
to-
Lynch. Oh,
I didn't see
seen that, Terry?
Oh.
David
my-
Lynch is the best person on any sitcom ever in the history of the
He gets a
universe.
Oh, I
shot
could see
to
that.
David Lynch.
David
Oh.
Lynch plays the top level CBS executive
Oh, that's great.
who's vetting Louis C.K.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
who's
right, I
teaching
did
him?
see
Who's
that.
teaching him how to be a good talk show?
and-
Be funny.
Yeah,
Be
be
funny.
funny.
And he has to. And he
Be
has,
funny, champ. That means
has
that's
to go
short
through-
for champion. If you don't know what I'm saying.
and he has to go through the bad secretaries.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Now I
David
recall
Lynch.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
really.
David
was-
Lynch is teaching talk show host. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
That was, and there's actually a nice little bit in the New York Times that David Lynch. He actually talked about it where David Lynch was like the last choice, but like it turned out to be the best choice. He actually tried to get Jerry Lewis.
That would have been good, too, yeah.
And I forget who the first choice was, but
Bud Melman, Larry Bud.
Larry
Melman.
Bud Melman.
He's dead.
Is he dead?
Tried
Did he
Scorsese
pass away?
and
He's dead, yeah.
Did you know when he died?
tried Woody Allen
Earlier.
He tried Woody Allen.
earlier tonight.
Sometime before now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when, but
Was it time to go? Well, thank you
No,
very
no,
much.
over yet.
Okay.
Terry's going to explore your history now. Explore Tony's history.
Here we
ahead.
go.
I think Tony was one of the first people at McMahon's that actually started the role as well.
What's the
I
role?
was following. No, that was a Kenmore
Oh,
thing.
God, that fucking music.
The actual role started at
gotta get
a
it.
kid's house who
What is it?
it's a dance
Oh, a
that was
dance.
started because we were all too
With
drunk.
your top off, right, Tony? The role.
No.
Let him explain himself, please.
I'm asking him. It makes so much sense to be the role with his top off, right?
A guy brought had a keg at his party that we all went to. His name was Bill Still.
Bill Still, of course.
And we were all too drunk to dance anymore,
So you
standing
rolled.
up. So we were rolling around to the music.
That's
They
not
did
a
the
dance.
roll
It
at a
became immortalized in a Paper Faces song
That's not a
called Bill
dance.
Still's Party.
That's not a dance.
Yes, it is. There was a.
Well, Terry, I think it's kind of interesting that you're telling me to let him finish his point when I keep hearing that fucking bazooka music playing. That's okay. That's not obnoxious. That
It's
bazooka music playing.
kalimba.
Oh, kalimba. I'm sorry. Because we had last show, Tony, you'll appreciate this. Last show Terry was on was the most horrible, wretched show ever.
No, it really wasn't.
No, it was good. When he and George Satuska said, and I quote, "This is the most horrible show I've ever been on, Greg." and the thing is, it was. And Terry was sitting to get, you're not going to believe this. He was sitting next to Sal Monaco the whole time, Tony.
Sal was here?
Sitting next to Terry for a whole half hour.
Did he with shoes on or shoes off?
Shoes off. And this is what Terry kept doing for the whole show, half hour. I gotta go. I gotta leave. Because he was out with Sal Monaco, the auteur.
Every
Sal
minute
just
and a
kept
half,
Every minute and a
promoting
half.
himself.
he would promote himself and
He would promote himself with no.
some .com and
Some.com.
Some.com.
I wouldn't be able
Wonder
to
if anyone
finish a
has that.
sentence.
Richard, would you look that up and see if
Some.com.
anyone has that right now? Some.com.
The thing is, Tony, you were in his movie. He's the greatest auteur since Ed Wood, Sal Monaco. What was it like working with the great Sal Monaco? Because Terry didn't like being on TV with him. So how do you
he
enjoy the
might be-
movie experience with him?
Very fast-paced.
It was very fast paced.
Very fast-paced.
It's like bang, bang, boom.
Bang, bang, boom.
So you're in and out.
and it shows in the movie.
Yeah, but Tony, you're on his show too, right?
You're on a show off in cinema. You've worked with him
On
on television.
his show, yes, I
yes.
am on his show.
Yeah, see, the guy that
it's,
you didn't like, Terry, I got you on camera
Wait,
right now.
hold on.
my,
The guy you didn't like,
Seeing that I'm on camera right now, can we have a moment, just one moment of silence?
thank God.
Okay.
All right, back to
Thank you.
So
Here,
he's worked in. Oh my God, it's like Midnight Run when he said you get to pull take the cigarette out of your mouth and
Can I
De Niro-
try
Oh
that?
my
Sure.
God, Jesus
Don't
Christ!
break
Now
it,
he's
Tony.
doing it. Oh my
Tony,
God.
don't break it, please. It's Richard's. It's not mine.
Now Sullivan
I won't
Steroids isn't
break
gonna be
it.
like this every week, every time, is it, Terry? You're not gonna be playing the malimba.
No, I'm going to
music
bring
all-
a different instrument every time. Don't mind, do you?
No. No, it's a good idea, Terry. It makes Sullivan and Steroids a special thing.
How about a jaw
It's your
harp?
bit. It's your thing.
Jaw harp. It's our thing, yeah.
It's your thing.
That way, that's Isley
was that?
brother, one of my favorite
I didn't catch
Isley
that.
brothers
Let's do it
songs.
again. What were
It's
you doing?
your
Blah, blah, blah,
thing.
blah, blah?
Do what you want to do.
It's your thing.
I can't tell you.
Who to suck it to.
It's your thing.
I can't tell you.
Wow.
Yeah, but so it's good. It was good working on the movie with Sal Monaco. It was good working on TV with him because Terry hated working on TV.
Greg,
with him, right?
Greg, sit up straight, will you?
I'm sitting up straight.
What I remember the most was
Straight, man.
shooting scenes for your guys' movie. And, like, your level of annoyance with Sal just kept going up. And I just
he was
kept
holding the
thinking,
boom mic, yeah.
So this is kind of a-
yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't holding it
There's
very
actually
well,
kind of a
though.
history of the whole Salmonica thing.
Of him being annoying.
Oh my God!
24/7, 365.
I nearly murdered him a couple times.
Well, I won't,
Right in the
It's kind of a strange situation because, he brought some
women with him.
right
out of a John Waters movie.
And I mentioned to him
John Waters movie, right?
And I
It's so
mentioned
funny
to
you
him
say it
about
'cause
the
I-
John Waters thing. I said, "So are you into the John Waters thing?" And I, because I
No.
incorporated. He goes, "Who's John Waters?" And I was
It's all genuine. That's the thing. That's the thing
He's
about
real.
Sal. Yeah, he's
It's not a
completely
put
real.
on, no.
All his people are completely real.
Yeah, they're all real.
I was trying to describe it to someone, and you talk about John Waters. I thought like the people that hang with Sal are like those people in that lounge that Dennis Hopper goes to in Blue Velvet, where
Yeah,
what's
it
his
is.
name? Dean
Really?
Jones?
D. Moriarty.
No,
Dean Jones.
Dean Moriarty
yeah.
playing Ben.
Oh, who was playing Ben?
here's-
Dean Jagger.
No,
Dean
Jones.
Stockwell.
Dean
Is it Dean
Stockwell.
Stockwell?
That's
It's Dean
Stockwell. Yeah. Can you adjust
Here's
your?
to your fuck, Frank.
Can you adjust
What was that?
your,
Here's to your fuck, Frank. Don't say that on TV.
your thing?
Let's hear that again.
Just a little bit. No. So your hair gets
Here's-
there.
Here's to your fuck, Frank.
Hey, this is the high quality, low swearing show, man. Terry demanded that, right, Terry?
Yeah, well,
You don't want
it's actually-
swearing.
Keep it
you know,
clean, kids.
well, Richard told me to just cool it with the Zaremba and
You told him?
And the swear. No.
You did, Richard?
No, he did
Thanks,
not.
buddy. Oh,
No, Tony
damn.
confiscated it.
Tony took it away. That was great. The way you did that was so subtle, Tony.
Yes.
You took it. Let me look at that for a minute, and then it wasn't there anymore.
Can
That was great. I got to
Can we have a
applaud you for
camera
that.
on the Zarimba?
If you hold it up, no. Tony, hold it up, and we'll see the Zarimba. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Get rid of that thing again. Give it to me. Don't give it back to him. Oh, don't give it to me.
Whoa,
Give it to me. Give it to me.
What? Yeah, very uncool,
Give it
dude.
to me.
Long
Wait,
arms.
wait.
That was uncool,
It's like
man. We're
my
supposed to
whole
be cool,
thing.
Cool here.
You like invaded my space,
I know.
man. Wow. Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa, dude.
I think the biggest question for me, because it's my favorite semi-annual event, Artists and Models, is there a 30th anniversary show this year?
I don't know. I haven't
I mean,
heard
if you
about
talk
it.
to Ed Cardone and
have
you say,
not,
hey, it's a 30th anniversary show, and wouldn't it be nice if you came as the king and you rode around in a van and a little parade? and people
Remember the
waving?
whole Rock and Roll Babylon thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
rock and roll.
I don't-
We
I-
did a great series of shows.
I can't believe that we actually were able to pull those off. With like 13, 15 bands and all that.
Oh, it's
18
amazing.
bands,
It's
25
amazing.
bands. Yeah,
Did
those
you ever
were-
play one?
No, you didn't let me. Yeah, fuck.
That's not true.
Thanks for asking. I used to know during that I said to Tony, "Can I play?" No, not you, Greg.
You didn't ask
no.
me. You didn't ask
I didn't
me.
But I
know
asked
you.
him, and I was friends with him.
Greg, you didn't ask
I hung
me,
out with
though.
him. I was hanging out with him in his
Yeah,
apartment.
but you didn't ask me,
I
Greg.
know, but because I'm closer to Tony, and I
It
was
was a
with Tony.
TNT production.
Oh,
You never asked
It wasn't
me.
TNT. I always did, and you said, "Oh, you suck, Greg. Get away from me." That's what you
No.
used to say to me. Fuck.
That's not true. I
It
don't
is
believe
true.
you.
Actually,
and yet I ended up managing your band.
I did manage my
Got you-
band. We went to the World Trade Center together.
Got you to go to New York City.
We went to the World Trade Center together. It was crazy, man.
Did
that
we
was
go
before I
up
was
in the
blown-
World Trade Center?
No, not. Well, I've gone up in there, but we didn't do it together. No, but we were there, and we saw. I know when we were standing there in the World Trade Center, the one moment I remember for me, you might have forgot because you were probably drunk or something. But
Yeah, absolutely.
George Clinton walked by us, and we were like, George Clinton. He walked by because of the CMJ convention.
I
And
like these
George.
stories about the
Yeah, we went.
Oh,
to,
the convention was in the World Trade Center?
yeah, they had that's where all the speakers were. Suzanne Vega was there, which was out hailing a cab, and then George Clinton walked by us, and Joey Ramone. Those are the only 3 stars. Oh, Peter Murphy.
Wow.
And you said, "Oh, there's Peter Murphy." Ooh, ooh.
I like the whole
Yeah, it
I
was
like
a great
the whole
time.
star shopping.
You played at the pool bar.
We played at the pool bar. Yeah, Tony said we were the next thing to do, which we never were. We were never the next thing to do.
And he managed you, and he
Yeah, he was
actually
our
got you to
manager.
play
Yeah.
at the
What
pool
a
bar.
great press kit.
You know what? It's funny. He called me up and said, "Greg, I'm your manager. I got you the CMJ convention of all the alternative acts all around the country in New York City." I said, "Really? Yeah, really." He's
We
like,
did a lot
"That's
of-
all you can say, Greg? I just got you the CMJ convention in New York City." You're saying, "I guess so, Tony."
Tony, you did a lot of star spotting and,
Oh, yeah.
did a lot of photos in New York as well, didn't
Oh
you?
yeah, that's part of his
One
Belloni
time?
photo book, Terry.
A little bit. Yeah, early on.
Yeah.
I got some pictures from CBGB's.
Right, like some live shots here and there.
Those
from
were great.
different shows.
Not of
also-
anybody. We didn't see anybody big there.
Did
Start
you?
playing marimba now?
Well, I did go into. Don't touch that.
You're
do it.
not
What
playing
are you
it
doing?
right. No.
Oh, here
no,
we
no,
go.
you
No.
don't bust
Oh.
it. That's no. You
Come
got to do it
on.
the other
Now
way.
you reckon
gotta
my,
flip it
uh,
around. Flip it around the other way.
My
yeah, there you go.
Carmelita.
This is horrible.
All right. Anyways, the whole thing with the New York thing, the No New York thing with that whole Bulletproof Claudia. I can't say that 5 times
Bulletproof
fast. It was-
Claudia.
Yeah.
Why did you take all those years off from playing music, Tony?
Yeah.
What happened there? Do you have a mental breakdown?
No.
I mean, you stopped for
I
like
thought
30
the
years.
Claudia
Clubs started doing the clubs and was more into doing the shows, making other people's acts, giving them the space to do stuff.
Wow.
Did some stand up for a while too.
No,
Yeah, I loved your stand-up.
Yeah.
The way you were an
The
insult
stand-up?
comedian, oh,
Yeah.
that was great. You'd really
a
ripped
couple
those
minutes.
people
yeah,
off.
for about a minute and a half.
That was great stuff. You had a lot of good times. And now you're.
No, you
you're,
weren't actually. You were not in the King of Comedy, were you?
Yeah, he was in that. His favorite Italian movie is The King of Comedy.
Rupert Pupkin? Was
Rupert
it?
You played
often misspelled, often mispronounced.
You're mellow now. You know what I was really thinking is you're in a whole new period in your life because when I ran into Sportsman's Tavern last Saturday, Tony, first time ever you were gregarious,
I saw
right?
you there.
First
too.
time ever you were positive. First time ever you were upbeat. All 3 of those. What's going on? Why are you gregarious,
not?
positive, and upbeat now?
Why
Tell me.
not?
What happened? What happened to your
Greg,
life?
why not?
Why did you have this sudden change in 2014? It was incredible. You even told me my cynicism is positive.
It's a swing. It's a whole swing.
He said cynicism was positive.
It's a
What's going on
swing.
there? It's a swing? Go
Yeah.
ahead, Tony. I'm wondering about that. It was a whole new Tony Bellani
Do you
last
like this
week.
lean over here on this? Do you like the lean on?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah,
it's more
absolutely.
bluesy. So Tony, just
Gives
paint
like
you,
you.
this.
gives
Kinda
you a lot
hate
of
you in March.
negative
Right.
space.
Tony, is it because the winter has been so horrible that now you
Is this
feel like
about-
it's fishing
No,
in the
no,
spring?
I
Do
got-
the lean when you're answering the question.
Yeah. Well, I got 2 great kids, and I'm in a good spot in my life, and I'm able to get back to some of my creativity stuff, and.
Do you feel like the creativity is coming back? The excitement's coming back? Will you also start promoting again, like How to Have Fun?
No, I don't think I'll do that.
Oh, that was so fun, though, when you promoted all the time. That was
If something strikes me as reasonable, then I'll do it.
I mean, you were totally on fire last week. No matter what I said, you were like Mr. Gregarious, upbeat,
He's
positive.
He's
It
here.
was-
He's right now. Right now.
Well, are
He's
you right
sparky.
now? I don't see the sparkle right now, Tony.
I do.
You were sparkling a week ago, but that's gone already.
Wow, Greg.
I'm gonna lean the other way.
Is he like this at home, too?
Oh my God.
Paula, you were sparkling 5 minutes ago. What the hell happened? I want a divorce!
Well, I'm glad you bring that up because
No, he
this is
never
what
does.
Paul is like.
Lean a
Like,
little when you're leaning. Lean a little.
Yeah,
bit.
lean-
hold on.
whatever you-
Hold on, all right.
Okay.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the other way. The other way.
That's the
The
best
other way,
lean you
this?
could.
Yeah. No,
That's
no.
the best lean
other
you
way.
could hope
Yeah.
Like
for.
this?
When you're answering the.
Clumsy lean.
Am I answering my own question?
Yeah.
It's the sterlace. It's the
Yeah, go ahead.
sterline.
Then
The
I answer you.
sterline.
That is exactly what I'm like at home, Tony, because this is what Paula does. At minute 26, she's like, oh, life's good. Minute 27, oh, my God, oh, my God. Minute 28, oh, life's great. Minute 20, oh, my God, oh, my God. And then she gets a call, your grandmother died. Oh, that's okay. We'll
Do you
deal
have
with
a lot
it.
of
Hold on,
oatmeal
hold
in the
on.
morning?
The grandmother dies, and she's okay. She'll say, oh, we'll deal with the grandmother dying. 5 minutes later, she drops her tweezers. Oh, my God, the tweezers dropped. Is this true, Paula, or what? Or am I just making this up?
I think you're just exaggerating.
But it's
a little.
true, though, isn't it? It's
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
it's exaggerated to some effect, but it's true.
So the exaggeration is true.
No, it's true. We were driving back from New York, and we were on the thruway, and the car broke down. And she's like, "Oh, that's fine, that's fine." And then her tweezers were the next day at the hotel. Her home, the tweezers fall. Oh my God, the tweezers! So it's true.
Huh.
Back to you, Mr. Leaner.
Yeah, I'm not sane.
I like this lean better.
You got that Peter Wolf thing going on.
Oh, the Peter Wolf.
You got
Yeah.
the Peter Wolf thing
I
going
didn't
on.
even think about that.
You got it. Doesn't he, Tony? It's Peter Wolf.
Sure,
Come on.
sure.
Yeah, it definitely is. So what other stars are you going to have on Sullivan and Sterlace? You got a lot of star friends.
I have
besides
no
Tony.
star friends.
Besides
Well, I wanted
Tony.
to have.
Now that you're done with me, let's talk about next week.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not
That's how
done with
classy
Tony.
shows do it. Let's see. He's done with him.
Yeah.
Bill.
So,
Let's talk about Tony like he's not here anymore.
how about Tony? I want to get into a little bit of some of your scrapes with stardom in New York. Like,
Did you have scrapes with
anybody that you
stardom?
bumped into it.
Like
in New
what?
York?
My favorite story, and
Wow.
a lot of our friends went down there, and who I love to remember is Baby Gregor.
Oh yeah, right,
another
right.
Kenmore kid, and
Wonderful guy.
oh, he was terrific, and he had so much fun. He's not with us anymore, unfortunately. But my favorite story is he was working at a club called Area, Area.
Of course.
And it was the hottest club going at the time. And he says I was staying with him actually and visiting some artist friends
Sure.
of mine, and he handed me this like really cheap yellow sheet of paper with an invitation on it for a party in the Area bathroom. It's like someone.
Not the area bathroom.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's hip. That's the
So-
hippest spot
so-
in the the bar. Is the bathroom. Yeah.
So then, at the same night, the Lounge Lizards were playing, and like the Lounge Lizards were probably at their hottest moment, right? And I met an artist friend of mine from Hallwalls, Kevin Noble, and we went over there, and there was like about 200 people in front of the club, and all these people were waving their big glossy super color Lounge Lizards invites, and he's going, "No, there's no more room. You can't get in. Those invites are no good anymore."
Area.
And
That
I'm just sort of standing there, and I'm looking at this invite, and the doorman goes, "What do you have there?" And I hold it up. He goes, "You're in. You're in." So we got in with the Xerox bathroom invite.
That's awesome.
Baby.
It's all about
Baby
the way you do
Gregor.
it.
We had a lot of fun in New York.
Those are the
Yeah,
good
he was
days.
great.
I'm telling you.
Now, you guys afraid of death?
ABC, Pyramid Lounge,
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the good old days.
Dorinka.
Hurrah.
Oh, hurrah. Yeah, I went and saw you guys
yeah.
there.
I like the monkey
No,
fit. Did you
no,
ever go to the monkey
hurrah
fit?
with-
Danceteria.
Divine
Monkey
at
Fit?
Hurrah, and actually Anita Pallenberg trying to climb on the stage to get Iggy Pop that was a wild night, and all the
you lived there for a while, didn't you?
Yes, I did. But it's not about me though.
No, it's all about Tony, this
Yeah.
show. Until what other guests are we getting for next week, though? What's going on with Peter Wolf here? He's losing.
Lost him.
This is now this is
love
really
that.
jazzy.
That's perfect. Hang on.
Well, I drank some of that water.
It's not agreeing with you, huh? That's tough stuff.
the bee water.
Yeah.
I told you the story about our brush with greatness in New York with the Kent Weber walking through Macy's, and
No.
I'm walking with Kent, and
He's gonna fix the camera here.
at Macy's.
It's like a little
in
head,
New
just a
York.
head.
And at the time, Kent had a different. He had a different gig. He had a different look about him. Very long, curly hair, wore the like high top platform Chuck Taylors.
Yeah.
And then he had the Daisy Dukes on. the cut off
Totally,
shorts.
totally cool.
And so he was like
He could
Mr.
rock it, too.
Glam type
Yeah.
of guy.
Ken
at the time.
Ken could rock it.
So
for
I'm
sure.
walking probably maybe about 40 feet behind him, and we're walking through the men's department trying to look at clearance items. He's looking at, and all of a sudden I see this little guy. I told the story already, didn't I? Here?
No.
Okay. I see this whole entourage of people like walking around this guy, and this guy has like a funny white wig on, and I'm thinking, who is it? It was Andy Warhol. And he was like actually walking, like he walked in front of me with his little entourage, and he was actually racing after Kent. And he was checking Kent out. He was like
Wow.
actually kind of cruising Kent.
Great.
Cruising Kent.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that in his diary? I'm sorry. Is that in Andy's diary?
No, it's in Terry's diary.
Oh, it's not. It's not. Maybe it's in Andy's diary. That book's pretty fucking big. It might be in that diary. I saw this guy at Macy's today with the Daisy
So
Duke
you
cutoffs.
dropped
I
the
followed
F-bomb
him.
again.
Well, you said it was okay because
Okay,
you're a
once.
blues artist.
Like 3 or 4 times.
Oh my God, blues artist. You know the kind of things that Tony has said tonight? Jesus, right, Tony?
What's that?
Tony's been
Still with us?
basically PG all night.
I've been on another show for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. While Terry was doing his monologue,
I've been
Tony, is that
I've
what
been
you're
thinking
saying?
about the other shows I'm going on.
Which reminds me, you were great on TV last week when you were doing the anti-smoking. Now, you're anti-smoking, correct?
Yeah.
Anti-smoking.
Not pro-smoking. Because when I met you in '85, you were pro-smoking.
I was a
Well,
smoker.
And now
you did cigars
you're
and things.
anti-smoking for some
were actually
reason. What
cigar
happened in the last
smoker.
I was
29 years?
at one point, yes.
What happened? You changed because you used to be like pro-smoking. I met you in '85. You were chain smoking.
I was smoking.
What happened?
Yeah, it kills you.
So it didn't kill you though. I mean, why did you stop? You're alive. What is? Oh
Because
my
I didn't want it to kill me.
So you were worried, and that's why you started getting anti-smoking?
I would say less worried and more proactive.
You're kind of like in a high horse
Tough
about
love.
the anti-smoking, though, right?
Tough love.
You, oh my God, he's putting the boot in.
Tough love sucks.
You got to put it a little further with it. That's a shot.
Yeah.
Terry. You got to put the boot.
No, we'll do that. Do that.
No.
Do that in B-roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
B-roll.
Yeah, you know, one of those tech
No,
terms.
I
I don't have
no idea
much
what you're
time
talking
left here, Richard. I'm
so
sorry.
what does that have to do with anything?
Well,
The important thing is we had a great first episode with Tony Billoni. We reminisced about blah, blah, blah.
So what was the show what was last week? Last week's show is like never going to be seen. Is that like a test show? That was like
No, the other shows.
that was .1.
Well, we
no, those were like
Those were-
prototype shows.
those are prototypes. This is the real official
Ah,
first
wow.
Sullivan.
Tony
yeah,
Bellani's was on.
because he wanted to probe you slightly, and he did probe you slightly.
Slightly, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any more probing there, Terry? It must be something else you want to ask Tony.
No, I would like to actually know what the future and your music and arts is going to be. I mean, are you promoting anything up and coming productions?
Nothing
or-
definite, nothing specific.
You got your new movies out, Tony, Beyond the Mainstream. You got your show Offbeat Cinema. You're an
yeah,
anti-smoker.
Offbeat Cinema is going to come roaring back in 2014.
Was that kind of like a? I'm sorry to interrupt, but was that kind of like a spin-off from a lot of the shows that were on in the
Like hot- like-
60s and
Yeah,
Laughing
exactly.
or
no, the whole
or,
late
Oh,
night
the late
shows.
night fright night.
Yeah,
no,
the
like
Fright
that
Night
show
stuff,
with the
yeah.
country people. Hee-haw. It's like
Yeah.
Hee-haw, right?
No, that,
Yeah,
for
it's like
real.
a
I mean,
spit-off
it was
of
real,
Hee-haw.
the Channel 7 like late night.
Yeah,
Fright
they used to
night.
have they used to
didn't
show
have
Hee-haw
Hee-Haw.
with Roy Clark, and
No.
then they thought they'd get Offbeat Cinema.
Okay, I'm gonna get back into the Zoltar.
Okay.
Oh, you want the Zoltar thing?
Where is it? No, he's-
Okay.
Now, Terry, do you feel like this was good enough tonight, or do you feel like it was not on track?
I think. Well, I think that
How much?
There's a lot of spacing here, which is nice, and I'm able to move around a lot.
But you felt, good. You feel
I
good
can
for
lean.
the first episode?
How about you?
I feel good, but I'm just wondering how you feel because you're the one who.
well,
I
I'm here a
feel
lot.
like the show might be good
How
with
about
just
this
one
look,
host,
Tony?
Terry.
Tony, how do you?
You're right. You don't want me here then. You think it'd be better if Terry was alone? Is that what you're saying? Say it,
No.
Tony. Go ahead.
No, he's not saying that.
That's what he's saying. Oh, you mean me? You want me to be on it without Terry?
no,
you
I
said
want-
one host would be better with.
I
so-
want you off.
Okay, yeah, you want me off. Offbeat Cinema. I'll be off. So next
Off.
show will just be Terry.
Greg, weren't you? You were in Beat Off Cinema, weren't you? Or
I was on Beat Off Cinema, yeah.
what was that?
There was a show that I did called Beat Off Cinema where I wear the little beret. And I said, hey,